Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. I'm here to show you what sport that I can, knows, and my favorite to do or play. We all know that almost everyone stopped playing sports due to unexpected pandemic. It became difficult for other players to accept what happened because it became our life. 2 years of lockdown and 2 years of no play. We're all just lying in our beds, reading all the news and being sad. Pandemic didn't let us to play for more than a year. It's hard for the players. Every day there is missing piece. Facing cell phone every day makes my mental health feel bad. Because of pandemic, we experience bad mental health, breakdowns, and anxieties. We're overthinking how to overcome this crisis and cry for being so weak and feeling that you can help people who tested positive of COVID-19. But it doesn't end up everything because this time, the Philippines is slowly recovering from the pandemic. I can feel the excitement that I can go out and play again on the new normal. And now, I'm standing in front of you with full of confidence. Let's play the sport that I can and my favorite, the volleyball. But before that, let's do some warm-up and a stretching routine. If you are curious, the primary goals of warm-up is to first prevent injury and improve performance. A warm-up gradually revs up our cardiovascular system by raising your body temperature and increasing blood flow to your muscles. Warming up may also help reduce muscle soreness and lessen your risk of injury. This is basic volleyball shuffle. This warm-up is to prepare the body for mid-low level volleyball positions. Next is lateral lunge and skip. With this warm-up, players can work on active stretching through the entire range of motion. Tricep stretch. These stretches can be used to help relieve muscle tension and aid in injury recovery. It improves flexibility, lengthens muscles, and increases range of motion. Jumping jacks. With this, it can strengthen your glutes, hamstrings, quads, hips, calves, and shins. You will develop more power and strength. Next is jogging. This can help to build strong bones, strengthen muscles, improve cardiovascular fitness. The last is inhale and exhale. This is how your body brings in oxygen and gets rid of carbon dioxide. Okay, so we're done. Let's go back on the question. Why volleyball is my favorite sport, how I've learned it, and where did I start? But before I answer that, I'll show you first the 5 basic skills in volleyball. the serving, setting, passing, blocking, and spiking. Okay, so skill number 1, the serving. Serving is the one of service in volleyball that used by the player to launch the ball over the net to start a rally. Skill number 2, setting. Setting is the second step of passing, and it can be done to either dump the ball over into an undefended spot or to set the ball into a position that allows the hitter to spike it over. Skill number 3, passing. Passing the first contact after a serve is considered a pass. Usually, a pass is made with the player's forearms, but can also be made overhead with 2 open hands. Skill number 4, blocking. Blocking is a skill wherein the players deflects the ball from the opponent. The goal is to prevent a successful attack and the other team from scoring a point. Blocking is a defensive play. Skill number 5, spiking. Spiking is the offensive play where a player slams the ball sharply downwards over the net and into the opposing court, making it difficult for the opposing team to recover the ball. Disclaimer: if you notice, there is no net in our game. The reason is, other people using it in the park. It will be rude and embarrassing if we take it. So I'm hoping for your consideration and understanding. Thank you. Okay, now let's go back from the question why volleyball is my favorite sport, how I've learned it, and where did I start. Well, badminton is the first sport that I played. There was a time when I was in elementary, I fought in other school, but I wasn't lucky enough to win. So I lost hope and self-belief. I stopped playing badminton and I switched to basketball. Basketball is also one of my sports that I can play. My cousins and male friends taught me how to play basketball. At first, many of my family members saying that basketball is not good looking for me, especially I'm a girl. But that's not enough reason to stop playing. There was a time my math teacher saw me playing basketball and he invited me to join their team at school, but I rejected it because I knew I wasn't very good enough at basketball and I was just playing for fun. One day, someone set a volleyball net on the bukid. Since at that time, the basketball court is not allowed to play because it's renovating. Every afternoon, my cousins teaching me on how to play volleyball. There was a time when my male friends is inviting me to play basketball. But I chose volleyball instead because that's what I wanted. I immediately fell in love with volleyball. Because first, I feel it's easier to play volleyball compared to basketball. Secondly, more of my cousins know how to play it than basketball. Thirdly, it's fun to play. I found new friends and had fun more on my teenage. Yes, sometimes you can really feel pain in this game, but it's a part of the game. If you don't get hurt, if you don't feel weak, you won't learn either. In a game, you need to fall first before you know how to get up again. You need to learn before you become strong. You have to accept defeat before you can taste the victory. Practice like you've never won. Play like you've never lost. Michael Jordan said, "Every sweat that falls, there's a hope that's waiting." You know how it feels to lose, so fight to win. Well, it's not being the best. It's about being better than you were yesterday. You will never be perfect, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. I'm too pretty to be a cheerleader, too manly to play basketball, and too weak to be a boxer, so I played volleyball. You know what? There is one lesson I've learned from playing volleyball. You either win as a team or lose as a team, but together you form a bond as strong as family. That's all, and thank you po. Fighting players!